What's up guys, Spin Firearms here, and if you've been watching the channel, you know that I love pocket carry. I pocket carry my FN503 all day long while I'm working, and I also carry it as a backup when I go to a mall, when I go to a Walmart, when I go to somewhere where it's crowded and the people are close by to me. Now, how I carry is with a Bore pocket holster. This is for my Glock 43. I also have the same one for my FN503, my Glock 26, my XDS, and so on. How I do not carry is with an Uncle Mike's soft holster, which I do know it works. These soft holsters do work. I just don't trust anything soft around a loaded Glock, with one in the head. I don't trust a safe or a soft holster to not flex or bend, especially when you're active like I am when I'm pocket carrying. So what I carry with is that Bore. It's going to be a piece of Kydex, just like a regular holster, and it clips right on. And also, the biggest bonus of this, I'll show you right here. So when you go ahead and put this in the Uncle Mike's holster, you realize that where your fingers go, that holster now takes up room. It doesn't fit the exact profile of your firearm. This is just a rough size that will fit a big selection of firearms. So it's already loose. It's it's not holding it, which is fine because it's going to be in your pocket. But I mean, it's also in the way of your finger for a good draw. Now, when it's in your pocket, it's even more crowded because you have the extra material all bunched around. If it doesn't fit your firearm perfectly, which it probably doesn't, any of them. And also when you go to draw, you realize that you almost need to push that holster out of the way before you draw. And so the reason why I like the pocket carry is, for instance, someone runs up to you, give me what you got. Give me everything in your pocket. You're like, okay, just, don't hurt me, don't shoot, I'll get the stuff. I'll get what you want. I have what you want. Pocket pistol. They have no clue it's coming. Even a simple draw and shot from the hip, lined up with their body, you're going to hit. It doesn't matter. If you're lined up with them, no sights needed, shot from the hip, real fast from a pocket holster. And like I said, they are not expecting you to have a pistol in your pocket. When I think of someone carrying, I immediately think it's somewhere on their waistband, whether it's inside the waistband or outside the waistband. Last thing that comes to my mind is, oh, they probably have a pistol in their pocket. Or, like, let's say they disarm you for your, these people are holding you up. You're under the drop, so you're not going to try and, draw on them. They already got you, and you're like waiting for that moment for them to relax and ease off, and they're not, and they're searching you. They're like, oh, I feel stuff in your pockets, or they're like, oh, you have a firearm right here. You're like, okay, just take it. If someone takes one firearm off you, do you really think they're going to think, oh, he probably has a backup in his pocket? That's the last thing they're going to think. They're going to think, okay, I'm good to go. I can rob them. I can proceed. He might calm down, lower his posture a little bit. And that's where the pocket pistol comes in. And next I'll show you more about where else a pocket pistol comes in. Anyways, what's awesome about this holster is, you gotta watch. So it's like, yeah, I'll get what's in my pocket. Just give me a second, right? And then when you draw, you see that? It hooked right onto your pocket and it came off, and then your firearm came off. I've never had a single issue with it. Also, what I have had happen before is when I draw, it does that. It goes flying. So almost creates a distraction. The people see that fall, and human nature, if they want what's in your pocket, human nature is going to be like, what was that? They're going to look straight to what fell. And then you're already on them. You got the drop now. You're on top. This isn't Detroit urban survival techniques. If you're under the drop, they got you. If they're not relaxed, they got you. If you don't have a moment, you don't have a moment. But if you have the moment, that pocket pistol can come in clutch. Now, the other reason I like it is, I told you guys about a video or a situation I was in where I was jumped by 3 guys. And I'm trying to cover up my head and cover up my stomach because I'm getting kicked in. Pocket pistol. If they would have disarmed me, if I had this pistol right here, they disarm me and they're beating me down, and they're doing what they're doing, that is your get off me gun. When someone is real close on you and you're like, let's say you're in a wrestling match and you can't draw it to the front or you can't get to your firearm wherever you have it, and you're wrestling and trying to push off one hand, you don't have 2 hands to lift and draw. Let's say you only have 1 hand because you're creating distance, you're fighting this person off, and then, you know what I mean? You got to get that distance, but that's where that 1 hand draw is real smooth. Where having a shirt, a lot of people don't realize, having a shirt or a hoodie or tank top or whatever over your firearm now requires you 2 hands, or it's going to take longer by having to pull up with that 1 hand and grab the firearm versus just grabbing out of your pocket, then you're on target. So that's why I like pocket carry. Just thought I'd give you guys a full breakdown. And this holster didn't come out this time. These pants are a little tighter. Normally it comes out. But still, it's all about if you have that moment. Don't even draw unless you have that moment where they're relaxed, like, okay, I'm fine. And then, but that's why I like a backup pistol, a pocket pistol. I think the backup comes clutch in that situation I just told you about where they disarm you because they already have the drop on you. You know, you're just going about your day and they just put a pistol to your back and like, give me everything. Because the second you give that pistol up, they're going to be like, oh, there's no way he's got something on him. And then they're going to relax, and that's when you're armed. So, yeah, that's Pocket Carrying 101 with Spin Firearms. Thanks for watching.